There is a single question reverberating throughout the entire AI community. Where the heck is Gemini 3.0? For months, Google has kept developers, enterprises, and the entire tech community in a state of limbo. Meanwhile, their competitors like OpenAI and Anthropic have surged ahead, setting new benchmarks with ChatGPT 5.1 and Claude 4.5. And the stakes for Google could not be higher. Their reputation as the AI leader hinges on this single missing release. So why the delay? Is it calculated perfectionism, internal chaos, or a high-stakes strategic gamble gone wrong? The silence from Google has certainly been deafening, but the story behind the delay is about far more than just a missed release date. It's a window into this volatile, high-pressure arms race for AI dominance. And one possibility is that Google is playing defense. After a few public stumbles, the company can't afford to release a model that fails to meet the sky-high expectations set by its rivals. They might be holding Gemini 3.0 back until it doesn't just meet ChatGPT or Anthropic's models, but decisively beats them. But that strategy comes at a cost. The lack of transparency is alienating developers and frustrating enterprises who have built their entire operations on Google's AI ecosystem. The trust is eroding. But what if the problem has nothing to do with external pressures, but instead with internal discord? Google's AI efforts are fragmented across multiple powerful teams: Google DeepMind, AI Studio, and Vertex AI. While vertical integration looks good on an organization chart, it can also be a double-edged sword. And one example of this could even be how some users experienced their Google AI Studio randomly switching to Gemini 3.0, only for a few hours before converting back to Gemini 2.5. Conflicting priorities and misaligned goals can definitely be slowing progress, tangling the entire project in a web of internal competition. And this is where Google's strategy seems a bit risky. While we all wait for Gemini 3.0, Google has been aggressively depreciating its older models. Think about that. They're forcing enterprises to migrate, but there's nowhere to migrate to. This leaves businesses in a precarious, vulnerable position, highlighting the massive tension between Google's relentless drive for innovation and the stability its customers desperately need. Yet at the same time, the depreciation of these models, along with the rollout of Google's new TPU, or Tensor Processing Unit, definitely does signal that Gemini 3.0 is right around the corner. But we still don't have a release date. And beyond the internal politics, there are whispers of other challenges: benchmarking concerns, legal and copyright scrutiny over the massive datasets used for training these models. Ultimately, the delay of Gemini 3.0 reflects the broader challenge of leading the AI revolution. A rushed or underwhelming release could certainly damage Google's reputation for years. But at the same time, every single day that they wait, their competitors are solidifying their dominance. Google appears to be trapped between the need for perfection and the relentless, unforgiving pace of innovation. And as the entire industry holds its breath, one thing is clear. When Gemini 3.0 does finally arrive, it won't just be a new model, it will also be an answer. Anyway, that is all for today's data drop. If you're like me, after this video, you'll likely go right back to Gemini's release notes and keep hitting refresh for a few hours. But I really hope this video was interesting to you, and I hope you enjoyed. For similar content on AI or anything related to data, please be sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.